Dean Legge from Dog Post here. Some reporting from CBS that Kirby Smart might be the interest of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it would be very surprising to me if Kirby were to leave Georgia, generally speaking, and certainly right now. Let me go through a couple of things first, though. In order for the Buccaneers to talk to Kirby, it's not like it's been in the past. If I'm not mistaken, Jimmy Sexton is Kirby's agent. So it's even the workaround there would be complicated because the NFL has now put a new bylaw in place for the league where if an institution that has a coach under contract, whether it's an NFL franchise or a college coach, if the institution or organization has someone under contract and says to the asking organization, you do not have permission to talk to this person, then that's it. And if it's been found that there's an issue along the way, then that franchise has to give up draft picks, which are like the most valuable thing ever in the NFL. So obviously with Kirby's record here, I think he's 32 and 10 over a 3-year stretch, Rose Bowl championship, the conference championship, played in the national championship game, played in the Sugar Bowl, has become a team that's certainly top 5 these last couple of years, if not higher. There's going to be interest with Kirby, like there has been with Nick Saban. But for me, just seeing the situation on the ground in Athens, it is kind of hard to really think that will happen anytime soon. I'm not sure that it will happen ever, but you don't want to be a prisoner of the moment. Things can happen. Stuff can become available. Maybe if, I'm not sure what will become available in the NFL that would make Kirby interested. And on top of that, I'm not sure what will become available in college football that he would be overwhelmingly interested in. He's got young children. They moved to Athens, I think, to stay there for some time, if not live there for the rest of their lives. We've not seen a football coach at Georgia leave for something else, for any other opportunity, since before Vince Dooley. So it's not a job that you skip out on. And with the marriage that the institution has with the coach who went to school there, whose wife went to school there, it's hard for me right now to imagine that will change. But and it's very hard for me to see that changing right now. But there is interest. And whenever you succeed the way that Kirby has in these first 3 years, particularly these last 2, people are going to be interested in him with good reason too. Now, the curious thing is, Nick Saban is getting older and older. I don't think that there would be something there with Alabama and Kirby right now, but you never know what the future will be. The interesting thing too is, you've got Dabo Swinney went to Alabama, and I got to say right now, I don't think that he would leave Clemson for Alabama, not because Alabama's not a better job, but if you're Dabo and you'd leave Clemson, I think that's crazy for him. I do not think he would have near the success, not even close to the success he's had at Clemson and Alabama, and the pressure would be ratcheted up tremendously. So those 2 guys and maybe Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M would be people that Alabama would look at, because eventually Nick Saban won't be the head coach at Alabama, and eventually Kirby won't be the head coach at Georgia too. So we'll just have to see what happens. But CBS reporting that, and it does look like there's interest from Tampa Bay towards Kirby. I'm just skeptical that there's a lot back. Dean Legge from Dog Post. Go to the Dog Post website, dawgpost.com right now.